Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith, the Smith in the Black, here at CP Group. It's Tuesday, it's the Strat Attack Show, and you know what we do? We get into the urban assault vehicle and see what's going on. So, starting off a new month, and SPY gives us an outside day to start off the month. So you can see basically we're still stuck in this range, but now we have our broadening formation. If you go to the 60, you'll see this here. The higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low, and then all the way back up. And so one of the things you'll hear me talk about often is a simultaneous break. And so if you watch the Strat Time report, you know I always start off with the SPY, diamonds, Qs, and small cappers. And so what we had was this when they all trigger in the same direction, a signal in the same direction, right? That's something you want to know about. So in the SPY case here, outside 60, inside 60, 3, 1, 2, real move. And if you go to the diamonds, you'll see the same thing, outside, inside, real move. If you go to small caps, inside, up, up. So they all triggered those 60s in the same way. And if you go to the QQQ, here's why we want to watch these outside bars. You can see this outside bar, they're willing to pay up and sell down, right? And then boom, the 2 down, 2-2 reversal back into an old 3. That's something you'd want to know about because these two are going to become an outside bar of that. And we know that this break should work because the other ones are all triggering in the same direction, all right? So that's something you'd want to know about. But to start off the month, daily, it's another outside day, I think, for the Qs. You make it. Yep, outside day for the Qs. All of these days are still stuck in here. We got to get out of there, right? So we'll see how that goes. If we go to the diamonds here, the outside day, and then pokes down. So tomorrow, if we start taking this out, we're going to be looking to take this out. These two would become an outside bar of that. 3, 2, 2. The small cappers here would be the 3 outside bar. And then the poke down, and then boom, if you can come up through here, then we're looking to go take this out. So we'll see how that goes. So let's get through a few of them. ARCT, big day today. And the good thing about this is it's triggering the Rev Strat month right at the beginning of the month. So you got the rest of the month to go after this. Inside, down, and here, and coming back through previous range. ARCT. If we go to Autodesk, you know, the reason we do this on Tuesdays, I want to see if there's any movement on Monday and if they're followed through on Tuesday. So yes, we have exhaustion risk by going into the highs, but you had their inside day and up yesterday, and then another day up here. That means they're buying this for 2 days in a row. That's always something you'd want to know about to start off the week. AMD's been a big leader and still going, just an exhaustion risk up into here. But one of the good things is you look for the monthly, and you're going to see how long this consolidation was, right? And so that's a good thing, right? Now you prefer to get it off the hammer counter shooter down into here, but it's still working. So you know we'll keep an eye on it with the semis. If we go to F5, F5 also you can see this long consolidation, right? And then here's that 2. Stop all these guys out. And now back up, and now looking to take out these highs, 216, 15. You got a little bit more on that after a nice 4-day consolidation here on the daily, like so. If we go to Under Armour, and Under Armour, it's a little gap upper here, but what that does is that triggers the 2-2 month. Stop all these guys, 3 months of guys in here, they're gone. Then any wise guys got stopped out here. Now you can come back through the range. You see, Under Armour, 2-2 monther. If we go to Oracle, and Oracle starting off the week, just slightly inside weak to the upside. So see if we can go take out those all-time highs. If we go to IBB, IBB heated up just a little bit today. Here, you can see that. It's a nice green bar, and that's what we look for with XLV. And so we're seeing over there, see ALKS here, and had 2 nice days off the inside day to start the week. We also look at a longer term chart to see that this used to be somebody a lot higher. So if they're really on the comeback trail, this could be just warming up. So ALKS on the radar with MYGN. And you can see this mess in here where they chopped them up at good for 6 months or so. Now trying to get out of here, and so looking for the measured move of this. Up, chop, shop, move, right? Because anybody been trading this in the last few months, they ain't gonna touch it up here. They get chopped. So looking at MYGN, it's also inside weak to the upside here. If we go to IBM, And IBM just taking a 3, 1, 2 week to the upside. So we're looking to take out this high of this outside bar, 144.92. You're almost there. But then if you can do that, you can go after the month, the 2-2 months. If you can take this out, 147.50. If we go to CACC, she can be a little thin, but having a nice couple of days here. So this kind of stuff gets my attention, right? So we'll see. If we go to, in the XLV, one standout here is Humana. Just trying to go the other way. Inside day, holding this gap lower. So we can see if they forgive this thing or if this is the sacrificial lamb, because you've got Johnny John here coming up, going to the highs after the today's Rev Strat inside. Poke down, boom. And Moderna, so they're coming after the vaccine guys, and the monthly, the weekly. Here, Momo Hammer. Stop them out. Think it's going to roll over, and then it doesn't. Bam. You got Pfizer. After last month's inside month and up, still going. So they're coming after these guys. You've got, so Moderna, we got ANTM. You know, there's more XLV stuff to keep an eye on over there. So we'll see how that goes. If we go to URI is coming up inside month to the upside to start off the week and month. Also John Deere doing the same. If we look at Home Depot still looking to go back up to all-time highs, and right now you got inside week, so you're trying to take that out, so you can be aware of that inside week. If you go to Ingersoll Rand, inside week to the upside, combination going inside month to the upside. IR, if you go to DXC, and DXC, inside month to the upside, and once again, it used to be somebody, this thing used to be over 100, so on the comeback trail. If we go to Robinhood, boom, big day today, and so that gets my attention. Anytime I see a big long green bar like that, that gets my attention. They try and go out down into here, and then boom, off she goes. On the downside, a lot of the pandemics has been spooking them lately, and the wind resorts still falling apart here. Taking out weeks and months lows, LVS. Here you even got MGM going inside weak and down slightly. And Airlines United here, not totally falling apart, but you know, when we keep an eye on them, all the things that are connected to pandemic in case this thing starts heating up again, as they're talking about. And the cruise lines, RCL, like I said, not these are falling apart just yet. Marriott, EXPE, so you know all the pandemic names, and keep an eye on those things when the market starts to come in. You also have the meme, AMC going inside week to the downside. GameStop still just walking down ever since last month's reversal here at 197. If we go to Roku, and Roku on the week doing this, the outside week pokes up, and now boom, as long as we're below that, we're looking to take this out. All right, so Roku having some issues here. We'll see how that goes. TWLO, I believe, also trying to go 312 to the downside. If we go to Facebook, and Facebook taking out last week's lows here, once again, an outside bar, poke up, boom, right? And so we'll see how that goes. If we go to Visa Rev Strat weaker, and they took care of business pretty hard on this thing. But we'll see if it, you know, we got a lot of month left to go after this to see if you can take that out, because you got MA with it, challenging last month and being a Rev Strat because this was an inside bar. And the weekly, boom, 3, 2, 2, and that already took care of business, but we'll see if that lines up with the monthly as the month goes on. Coherent, and Coherent just had a rough day here, and still comes back about middle of the range, so maybe an inside day, but we'll see. EXAS, and EXAS taking out an inside month to the downside, something I'd want to know about. You've got OHI. OHI, inside month to the downside, also an inside week to the downside. REIT, here to start off. If we go to American Express. American Express just taking a weekly down, but you got the outside bar, inside bar, so you can watch that obviously with financials. Docu here also inside week to the downside slightly. Match.com slightly, all right? And then you got CDLX. CDLX, there's that 3-2-2 on the week, and the good thing is always want to be looking at all the time frames to say if something works, what's that going to trigger? Well, in this case, just keeps going. You got the Rev Strat month there. Inside month, poke up, and boom. Below here, 113.50. So we'll see if that triggers. But it's early in the month. A lot of earnings coming out. Still a bunch of tight ranges. So we'll let them open. And now we have a couple outside days in SPY to help gauge us on either side of those. If something I'd want to know about or coming back through it. That's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith with the Strat Attack Show.